Cool, you can use that resources.
Yeah, like we're gonna team up with Chico.
Chico, you never know. He's $5,500. All these YouTubers. Hey, listen.
Oh, collab. We'll collaborate.
Collaborate. Be like, hey, bro, you want to
Mongoose
come
Max Hawaii, Crypto Kono wants to collab with
Hey,
you.
bro, it's like, hey, bro, you want to come to Hawaii? You give me a shout out on your YouTube channel.
You pay for it though.
People pay him about $2,500 to for him to give a shout out to these crypto companies, and people will buy.
Well, I'm not gonna give him a shout out. He's already making shout outs. No,
No, I'm saying this guy has like 100,000 followers. This one, and he's legit. He's established. He's been doing this like 6 years, consistently.
Dang it. Okay, how's that? Welcome to Mongoose Max's channel, Mongoose Max Hawaii, and this is cryptocurrency. It's one of the series on my channel, and we look at cryptocurrency, what I can find out, and then tell you. I'm not a financial advisor, so be your own bank. Watch out. And but I have some Oduwa coin because I have faith in Oduwa coin to be big, and there's reasons why, and we're exploring some now. Last time we talked about some other stuff. So this time we're going to talk about different stuff.
Different stuff.
Man, it's Mongoose Max Hawaii. If that's too technical for you, I'll put up some words for you in a picture.
Stuff.
I'll put a picture up.
I like your style. Hey, keep it simple, brah. Hawaii, huh? That kind.
Yeah, I'm going like the kind PG, eh? And you know they call pidgin something different now? They call it something else. It's like, it is a local something Creole English. It's like, what? It's pidgin.
Pidgin, alright.
Pidgin is called pidgin. Anyways, I don't talk like that all the time, but on this one, my pidgin is probably crappy. So if you're local and watching this, I'm sorry, yeah? What? Owe you money. That's a pidgin. Anyways, I'm here with Michael. He's direct connection to Oduwa Team information, and we got information, and he's got information, and we're gonna learn about it. And Oduwa coin is real good, and the other guy, no, never mind.
So today we're going to talk about
goals, yeah?
Yeah, goals, blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies, and where they are heading, and how the blockchain technology is gonna impact our daily lives, from retail to data transfer, to real estate, to medical, anything.
Yeah, the blockchain technology is here to stay. Bitcoin that started it all off. Oh my God, they're making their statement. They've gotten so big, they're like over $14,000. Now all the altcoins are going because they're all trying to buy Bitcoin because they think it's going to be the big bump. But it's just market showing that it's not going away. It's huge, and the technology of it.
Well, Bitcoin is one part of Bitcoin is one small part of blockchain technology. Like Oduwa, our emphasis is merchant settlement, right? But we've been blessed enough to get in at the 2017-18, like right on edge, January 4th, 2018. That's when the company launched, right at the top of attention for cryptocurrency, which was Bitcoin. That's when the Bitcoin peaked, basically in December, January 2018.
And
that's when we launched, and our company went through the incubation phase 2018 and 19, and it's 2020. And yes, we are here to stay and move forward. Um, you know, blockchain technology is rapidly evolving in many people's lives. Um, well, I wouldn't say in many people's lives, not in this country, but in European Union. There's a lot of regulatory bodies that have taken on some of the blockchain companies.
Well, I can see, okay, fintech or financial technology. ODWUAPAY is like a company a little in a ways, but it's
Oduwa Blockchain Solutions is limited is a company that is on the development side of the blockchain.
It's developing. It's starting. It has started.
Side. Then there's Oduwa X, which is incorporated, which is Oduwa Blockchain Solutions, which is development side, the tech side of it, and then Oduwa X, which is organizational side of the company.
Okay, and so as it's like a growing, like let's use the word company, even if but it's growing. It's at a certain phase where most companies either make it or break it, the survival phase.
It's usually between 3 and 5 years.
Yeah, right. So it's in that 3 to 5 year phase.
We're gonna be 3 years old, January 4th, 2021. We'll hit 3-year mark.
Okay.
Okay. And what have we accomplished so far? That'd be good.
Yeah, because what do they do? Okay. Oh, I want to hear about these companies. What do they do? How about Oduwa though? What do we do?
Yeah. So Oduwa's. If you remember white paper.
Yep.
Yeah, white paper. If Oduwa in the white paper, if you remember,
I did some editing on it. Remember?
Oh yeah, you did. That's right. You remember. If you recall, one of parts of it is Oduwa Exchange to have exchanging different cryptocurrencies with the fiat pairs.
So just like
Oduwa X will have the actual exchange. So that's where we need money license.
Because there's other exchanges already out there, and people use them a lot. And Oduwa is going to have eventually its own exchange.
It's for our best interest that we do, yes.
And Oduwa X is EX, right?
Oduwa X is EX, but registered as Oduwa just X company incorporated.
That's how it's registered. Okay.
Yeah. So if you remember on the white paper, the Oduwa Exchange is one facet of the company. Oduwa Merchant Gateway is the other facet, and then Oduwa Insurance to solve the volatility issue with cryptocurrencies. Initially, it's like with cryptocurrencies, but things evolved rapidly, and we realized we cannot insure Bitcoin, we cannot insure Litecoin, we cannot insure cryptocurrencies that we do not have as a company. It would be straight up lie, So the company will insure Oduwa coin. Any users that have Oduwa coin and they want to insure the coin, they can insure.
How does insurance work?
Well,
because it's like insurance. What do you mean?
Insuring. Well, the coin is there's 4 ways, if you recall, 4 ways to hopefully stabilize the new project currency, and that is mining, insurance, circulation, which is the merchant gateway.
ODWUAPAY. Okay.
So we got 3. What's the 4th one? I can't remember now. Mining, insurance, circulation. 3 ways for now that I can recall. And insurance, insurance people who insure the coin, they want to have $100 in Oduwa coin. They can insure. They can insure and make money on it. Actually, that's how insurance works.
So they put 500 Oduwa coin into the insurance policy, whatever.
OduwaInsurance.com.
And what does it do?
There is 6 months, 1 year, and 2 years. I haven't looked at this in a while, but the idea is that when the coin goes up, the policymaker pays out a nice substantial amount of fee to the company, and when the coin goes down, the company will pay the difference of the loss. That's the idea.
Mm-hmm.
So for giving users an option. That's insurance. Giving users an option.
So they use those coins to go trading.
Well,
Or they can't. Or they're just insuring them sitting there.
Well, whatever you do with your money, it's up to you. They can trade it, they can circulate it, they can buy goods with it, merchant gateway, there's all sorts of things. They can gift it, they can
But they're insuring X amount of their own coins don't go below a certain level because but if it goes up, you get a little fee, you pay into it. But if it goes down, you're backed up.
Yeah, the user will get that difference paid by their dual company. So that's the idea is stability. They'll create some sort of a stability. Peace of mind to the user. Insurance, mining creates stability. Circulation, and the other one was Oduwa USD. That's the fourth one that I forgot for the merchants that can convert it instantly into one currency, which is $1 equivalent, Oduwa USD. Right. So those are the four elements with any project like Oduwa coin. That's why we have those four elements to stabilize the volatility. Right. Those are the four elements to stabilize the volatility of this coin. So that's what we got going on for Oduwa coin.
Stabilize volatility, which is very important.
And that's on the white paper.
In the white paper. Yeah. And then from there,
we have Oduwa Encrypt, which is a voice over IP protocol communication. That's Oduwa Encrypt. That's down the road. So communication, that's going to be on the blockchain.
Voice over
IP. So for example,
it's like your
WhatsApp, Telegram,
telephone over the internet, or something else.
App to app, parallel app to app.
App to app, like a telephone.
App to app, yeah, you're on the internet, exactly.
Or internet.
Voice over IP.
Yep. VoIP.
VoIP, yep. And that's a growing market. So
that's cool.
That's what we got going on as far as the vision for Dual Coin. Reduce volatility, which I gave you the four elements. Single-handedly adapting for merchant. Merchant gateway is huge. That's where the butter and biscuit.
The biscuit and butter, the rubber hits the road, the doggy gets the bone. The merchant is using Oduwa coin.
And that's everything.
With ODWUAPAY, you go up there and get...
So that's everything. Oduwa,
what you need.
But we don't really need to so much focus on the selling, just kind of talking generally.
Generally. I mean, but...
it's raining again.
Instead of drizzly, there's a flock of birdies. Grapefruit tree, huh? Breadfruit tree. Anyways, so what's the next big plan for Oduwa coin?
Well,
to go after.
We have to be very humble and realistic. We're only at year 3, and I can think about 5 things that we need.
There's a lot of stuff
we need to do to get to this grand plan.
So the focus right now is expanding the merchant ODWUAPAY.
Yeah,
because it'll get that circulation going. Part of the stability.
Yeah. I'll tell you what we've done so far in this year 3. We have created ODWUAPAY, as you saw. A lot of your viewers saw. We have created ODWUAPAY, right? And we have partnered up with a forging block. It's called Forging Blocks. It's a Silicon Valley-based company, a blockchain processor company, and they have added Oduwa coin into their platform. And
What do they do?
Well, it's all it is. It's an integrating company. They integrate through code, backdoor. It took about 8 weeks to integrate because they had to look at our blockchain, the Explorer.
Oh, they're kind of behind the scenes in the tech.
Forge and Block is integrating. They integrate. So
it's able to connect.
As I was saying, they integrated into big e-commerce sites. Have you heard of Shopify?
Shopify, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Shopify is huge. They're about 100. The market cap is, just to give you perspective, over $150 billion, and they have
Shopify
20 million users.
Holy mackerel!
Yeah. Yep. Shopify.
Talk about lots.
Mm-hmm. Shopify, OS Commerce. I mean, I have a list. There's about six companies that Forge and Block integrated ODWUAPAY into.
So Forging Block, Silicon Valley company, it integrates a dual coin into those. What do you call them? Merchants? Well, tell me. Yeah.
So I'll send that to you for the video. You can put it
Hold it up to the camera.
On this. No. No,
we'll post a picture right here.
Exactly.
There it is.
We got WooCommerce, Sells, OS Commerce, Shopify, Cart66, Magento, OpenCart, WHM. I don't even know that company, but there's a lot of.
No, it's going to be posted right here. So look right here.
Right here.
Here, it's like this right here.
You just mute me right here.
So if you go
no,
if you go like this, your hand will be behind the picture.
Yeah, just mute us, or play some nice music in the background so they can explore.
No.
So partnerships are huge. A lot of people. I'll have to show you. I created a Shopify website. I'll have to show you what I did.
You're creating a website, so you're learning how to do the website.
It's already done. I learned that. Three.
You made one website.
It's with Shopify. It's already pre. I'm learning to code.
And Block integrate.
Forging Blocks.
Forging Blocks is going to connect like your website to Shopify and the ODWUAPAY.
It's already done, yeah.
And it's already done.
So there's a lot of development happened. So what else more can users ask for? We have ODWUAPAY, we have our own, and we have another partner, Forging Blocks. I mean, what else do we need to do, to get this out there? So for
free ice cream,
free ice cream. Yeah. For year 3 of development, not bad. So now it's the next. To answer your question, the next brand mission is bank partnership. So the merchants know that when they're converting their Oduwa coin for Oduwa USD to pay their suppliers, they know that there's fiat. They can have some fiat. They can give pay their suppliers in fiat.
Basically, normal money.
And of course, the goal and hope is that the merchants that are working with these suppliers, they will eventually adapt to the blockchain system, which they will, for the reasons of instant settlement.
It's inevitable, but also instant settlement. If you're on Oduwa, no fees, or practically nothing. Nothing there.
Now, I want to be clear though that the merchant who is selling goods to their customers, they can have a fee. It's merchant's business. It's not our business. We provide a platform with zero P2P, zero, right? But the merchant who they can have a fee.
So they might add. It's like the hidden fees.
I mean, it's business, but
the business. Business is business.
Yeah.
You want the stuff or no? Eh?
Oh no, eh? So that's great. Bank partnership is the next big.
That sounds huge.
It's huge. It's gonna be monumental. That's gonna be between year 3 and 4, like the whole year. Just looking for the
whole
right
year is
partner.
gonna be bank.
Looking for the right partner. Meanwhile, developing.
Be like an African bank, though, yeah.
meanwhile developing ODWUAPAY.
Expanding ODWUAPAY. So how many places use ODWUAPAY now? Is that a tough question?
There's few places. There's a jewelry. B Subs uses jewelry in Los Angeles. Oduwa Marketplace accepts Oduwa coin.
That's online store.
An online store. They accept it, and you can buy PPE. You can buy masks, gloves, some designer, some makeup for your lady friend, some gloves, some sanitizer, some hats.
I have props.
Yeah.
So for the videos.
And they're always adding things on there. Meanwhile, the bank, and then as far as then investors go, not to make any promises, but what would happen ideally would happen is licensing through an exchange, right? Licensing, KYC, AML frameworks with the licensing to license Oduwa exchange. That's where there'll be different fiat pairs for Oduwa coin, euro, dollar, right?
Those are significant, though.
Huge. Yeah, it's huge. I mean, that's what's going to pay.
And that comes from the banking?
Bank will be there too. So any exchange can come up to us right now and say, hey, Oduwa Team, we have a good community. We like to partner up with you, right? We like to list you for free. Anybody can do that right now. Any exchange can do that.
They can come up to Oduwa. Yeah.
But in their eyes, for that to happen in a new project, the project has to be significant, has to have significant amount of users, has to have data, right, to prove, look, this is what we have, this is what we could offer you, right? So yeah, it's nice.
Like the chicken and the egg. What comes first, the size? In order to get the size,
well, we're already hatched. I mean, we're grown now. We're
chickadee.
We're already partnered up. I mean, we're not we're already growing. It's just a matter of time now, right? Because I'm going to continue working. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. It's just a matter of time. I mean, we haven't even hit year 3 yet.
So what do you expect the next thing that you're gonna? Okay, there's ODWUAPAY growing, but what's the next thing that's gonna be hitting on you as far as involvement? That's gonna take up some of that. The banking thing's like next year, okay? Right?
Is that written down questions, or just kind of blah blah blah?
Or just kind of blah blah. Okay, tell me what you want to say.
Well, I think I already answered all your questions for now. I mean, the bank partnership, it's monumental. It's monumental.
But anyways, I think we've come to the end of our info for that. But the banking thing's going to be huge. That's the next. I mean, there's so many ways that Oduwa coin is leveling up.
We are positioned for success. We're positioned for mass adoption.
Yeah, and it's so the scalability is already there, and when it goes scaling up, whoo, sheesh.
God willing, we'll succeed. God willing, but the whole community needs to get involved. I keep saying it's with any new project, it's always like a 3-4 man show. But and eventually people will get more involved. But it's always like 3-4 man show, and that's what I've learned as being hands on with Oduwa. Just is that you really gotta stay focused. Really gotta stay focused.
It starts off like 2 or 3 people, and then it grows when everyone jumps on, like community style.
It grows, and Merchant Gateway will be that jump on. As users realize, hey, bro, you mean I can do instant settlement right here? It's efficient, and it's instant, no fees. What? It's great. It's a service.
It's going to attract everybody.
So, of course, in the United States, people here are like, yeah, that's cool. I'll just invest and go to sleep, and hopefully, good luck to you guys, right?
Yeah.
But in Africa, they're actually going to be using this technology.
Yeah.
That's where it's a strategy. That's where they need it.
And once it jumps off and it's used a lot in Africa, it can be used elsewhere all over the place.
There is a company called El-Pesa. I think you remember we did a study on it back in 2016. El-Pesa, they do microloans. Does that ring a bell? El-Pesa?
Microloans.
El-Pesa, they do microloans to farmers and small businesses in Lagos, Nigeria. And their success rate has been repayment of these loans about 94%, 94%.
Wow,
they've
that's
been
good.
doing it for about 5 years. And
Loans are repaid.
yeah,
So
94.
they're doing good.
And Binance bought them.
Binance bought them.
Yeah,
Binance is
they beat us to the punch.
Binance is like Disney in the crypto world.
Yeah, they beat us to the punch.
Binance.
So, as you know, so the reality is there's competition. Companies like such as Binance already have a foothold in Africa,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of growth, a lot of opportunity for Oduwa.
But Oduwa can get just as big. And so we look forward to more info and Crypto Corner. So thanks for all listening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and send crypto to this channel to support it. Yay!
Aloha.
So aloha and hang loose.
Hang loose. Yeah, Binance is.
I think that camera went off.
I think they partnered with them about Binance about 6